Funku has the shot and he gets the goal to seal the 3 points for us here in this game.
Oh, yeah!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Mattov's English Journey, and welcome back to Leyton Orient, where in today's episode we've got two games coming up, one at home against Millwall and then another one at home against Kidderminster in the FA Cup. So two good games at home. Finally we get an episode of just home games. It should make for a really good day here. If you take a look at where we are in the league after 14 games, we currently sit in 4th place. I mean, we were first in the league for quite a while, and then we just absolutely dropped off 6 games in the league where we didn't get a win at all, only 2 points in 6 games. Not exactly what you want when you've only lost 1 game in your opening, that's like 9 games. So yeah, it was pretty frustrating that happened, but we have picked up a nice win, 3-1 win against Burton, and these games are all played in a row probably, so the game was probably telling me to come back and play the game separately. That's what we did, and now here we are in today where I played this Burton game, and we got a nice 3-1 win. Really good performance, the type of performances we were putting in at the start of the season. So hopefully our form can turn around. We've also had our injury crisis for the season come in, so I'm kind of glad we've got it out of the way early, and hopefully these boys don't keep getting injured. Every time we've had players come back, it just feels like they get re-injured again. So hopefully they can all get the injuries out of them. I know that's quite a bad thing to say, but get them all out, get it all out of them, and then we restart this form. We have all the boys back, and we really push on and see how far we can go. So we've got this game in the league against Millwall coming up first. Then after that, we'll go on and see if we can advance to the next round of another trophy. We've already done that in the EFL trophy. We've advanced on to the next round of the EFL trophy. We're going to take a look at our group. We are one of the 2 teams to already go through. I can't believe you get 2 points if you win on penalties. That is insane. I've never even known that's a real thing. I guess it's just a unique thing, really. But we have we've done that. We've advanced on in that, I should say. And yeah, hopefully we can advance in another competition today. So we're going to go play this first game against Millwall. Let's go and see if we can pick up another big 3 points. So the team for this game against Millwall starts with Keeley in goal. We've got a back line of Bockel, Clark, Salter, Clark and Sang. We've got Bowden in DM, and then Bello and Lochman ahead of them. Scanlon on the left, Armicherry on the right, and Augustidis up top. Kick off here in this game against Millwall. As I say, we've had our injury crisis and our bad spell of form, and you'd like to think it's the only time that's it for the season now. We have that spell done for the season and it won't come again, and try to damage our form and where we are. And I mean, if that's it for the rest of the season, the injury crisis and the form crisis, them coming together at the same time, I get it's still very early in the season and it could still happen again, but if that were to be it, the fact we've dropped as low as 6th place, that's as low as we dropped, we could seriously be pushing on for some huge results in this season. And I mean, we were in real control of the league. We have lost that grasp a little bit now, but as I say, if we could get that over with now, get everyone back, get the team back in good spirits and gelling again, because these new boys, some of them have been affected and had to drop out the team, but once we get everyone gelling together and back, we could seriously be on for some good results. We've been playing some really good football. The last few games have not been going our way at all. We've been losing against teams we really should be picking up points at, especially at home as well. It's been very disappointing to see, but if that's the end of that, then we could be seriously on for something good in this season. Hopefully we can do that, but looks like in this first half nothing has happened at all. A few changes probably will be made. Surely we have played, I don't know what day we're playing this game on actually, but we have played previous to this, so some of the boys will be tired. We have to make quite a few, change the team around a little bit so we can get players on where we need them. If we need an attacking change now, we'll bring on Foal. We know we can get a performance out of him, so we'll put Foal a little bit higher, and we'll also bring in Funku on. So attacking changes to try and find this goal. But as I say, we have to make quite a few changes in the system to make substitutions. Scanlon here is through on goal. He has the shot, and it's a lovely finish from Callum Scanlon there from the left wing to make it 1-0. And what a goal that is. We could be on for another 3 points. Fresh changes to be made. Scanlon's about to come off, but he does get a goal before he departs. He has been carrying a bit of a knock, so he started today, but he has to come off now. And yeah, we've got Dan Happ out at the moment, and that's a pretty big one, to be fair, because a lot of the team has to change. When one injury comes up for us, we have to change so much. That's the only real disappointing thing about this, the signings. But it's not looking too bad at the moment. There's another one of our signings here. Bockel is making a bursting run into the box, but nothing comes of that. In the end, we move up to second place at the moment. Finally, we're going back up, and I mean, we just seem to keep on winning when we go up here. It's really good to see that we can put in these good performances. But Millwall find themselves their own goal. Keeley was a bit out of position there, but he's luckily recovered himself and made a big save there on the 60-minute mark. And now we've got 30 minutes to try and defend this lead or go and find another goal here. Yeah, I mean, we've got a really good goal there. The ball over the top for Scanlon was really, really nice, but we arguably you'd say we need to go and replicate that if we want to secure this win. As you can see here, it's very close at the top. There's a lot of teams in contention. I'm looking at Bolton. They were there last year with us in the playoff spots. Lincoln as well for a long time were in those playoff spots before they did drop off. Sheffield Wednesday, not having the best campaign. They were there, I'm pretty sure. I think they lost to Portsmouth in the playoff final actually. So yeah, that's what's going on with them. But yeah, as I say, playing really, really good stuff at the moment. We're getting our form back by the looks of it. 2 wins in a row. If we can see this one over the line, and this corner might help us here. Bockel plays it in. It's headed out, but it'll fall to Jordan Fole here. And Fole will look try and have a shot or play it on. He plays it to Nfonku. Nfonku has the shot and he gets the goal to seal the 3 points for us here in this game. What a finish that is from him. The 2 left wingers have turned up today. Off the bench, Nfonku scores and Scanlon got the first one of this game. We're finally restarting our form. What a time to do it. 2-0 on the day, and we pick up a huge 3 points. So the team for this FA Cup game against Kidderminster, the same as last time, a few early changes, so there'll be lots of involvement for some of the players on the bench today. Starts with Keeling in goal. We've got a backline of Bockel, Clark, Salter, Clark, Ansang. Bowden, Bella and Lochman make up the midfield. Scanlon on the left, Armicherry on the right, and Augustidis up top. Kick off here in this game against who we play. I actually forgot who are we playing. We're playing Kidderminster. I thought it was. I'm looking up here and their abbreviation is HAR. I thought we were playing like Hartlepool or something. That's not true. That threw me off. But anyway, we are playing Kidderminster at home, and yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward game as games go in the FA Cup. Hopefully we can advance on. You know, I mean, it's an unseeded competition, so any team can play in any stadium, and the fact we get the home advantage, it's a game we should go on and win. But I'm sure Kidderminster will come here and try and give us a very good game, and that's what they're doing here. In the early moments, they pick up the first goal inside 2 minutes, and now they're giving us a good game. Clearly, that's what's happening here, and we need to go and show why we can go on and beat them here within 3 minutes to go 1-0 up. Just after that goal from Kidderminster, we'll look to try and come on the attack now. It's a ball over the top, destined for Armicherry, but nothing comes of it. Bello is played the ball back to Armicherry. Now it comes to Sangar, right back. Once again, Promise Armicherry finds himself on the ball. He looks to try and deliver it, and he goes back to Sang. Now it comes to Lothman, edge of the box. Bello is waiting, and he's put it to the left of that post. How close was that? Imagine if he just scored a screamer there. That would have been poetic. But yeah, we're 1-0 down. As I said, this should be a pretty straightforward game. But you would expect that Kidderminster will come in, at least give us a good test. That's what they're doing so far here. We need to try and find the goal. Lothman plays it into Augustidis, and he gets the goal finally to tie this game. And now we need to go on the attacking mentality, especially in this first start off. We need to find the goals, because the boys are absolutely done in from the amount of games we played. And as I say, we don't have the greatest depth of who we could bring on, so we need them to get the goals now. So then in the second half, we can just calm down a little bit, bring off players, because we know we've got the result and we've got the lead to defend here, and we might help our efforts here. Bowden plays the ball to Lothman. Armicherry has the shot, and he's put it right into the top corner. What a screamer from Armicherry there. Our number 10, he's got it on the edge of the box. I thought he might have blasted it over, but it's a lovely finish right into the roof of the net. And finally, we get that lead in this game after 30 minutes. 40 minutes gone here. Our goal scorer, Armicherry's played a ball in there. It falls out to Lothman. and he's not managed to put that away, an open net basically, and he had so much time ahead of him, and he's put it to the wide, our left post, looking on for him. It was his left post, I should say. He should have just placed it on his side foot into that right side of the goal. Not to be, but he might have a chance to redeem himself. He's bursting into the box. He has the shot, and he put it in exactly the same place again. Poor effort from him. He's had a really good start to this season. I can't fault him. He's already got 2 assists in this game, and alongside Bello, we arguably have the best midfield in the whole league. I was looking for a new defensive midfielder. We weren't able to find it. I mean, Sanga's been good at times this season, but I was thinking that if we could get someone, you know, proper elite at the not centre back, the DM position, we would have the best midfield in the whole league, and I think we already do. Bello and Loftman, especially at their ages, really, really good players, and I'm so happy to see that we have a really good midfield. It's always satisfying to see your most creative players, arguably on a pitch, be able to pair up together and work well. As Bello there plays it out to Scanlon, nothing comes of it. Now Scanlon will give this ball press to try and win it back. Instead, Bello is the one who'll have to go now, and he's trying to give it press, seeing if he can win this ball back and turn it over. Kidderminster just knocking it around a little bit here, and now they might try and get a little attack on here, but Scanlon wins the ball back. He plays it back to Bockel there. Bockel will play it across to Bello. Bello will go to Loftman, and Loftman will look to try and switch it, you'd think, or play Omicheri through. That's what he does. Omicheri is through. He might look to try and square it now. Augustidis waiting in the middle. He'll try and find the head of Augustidis. The shot from Loftman in the end, from that pass from Sang, is just put over the bar. So close to getting our third in this game, and now we might have one final chance in this first half to get the third. Ball in back post where Augustidis is waiting, and he's put it over the bar here. But we'll go into half time with this 2-1 lead, and it's been a decent performance so far. Second half underway here. We made a few changes. We brought on Cruz Allen. You might remember him signed in the summer, and he's not really got many minutes, but we brought him on here. We've also brought on Jordan Fall and Ruiz Orente, and now Loftman, the player who stayed on. I mean, it's so hard to pick who stays and who goes out of that midfield pairing, who will go off for Fall, because Fall is very good, but you don't want to take any of them off, really. This time it is Bello who's come off, so I mean, for them to perform at the elite level they do, they also have to be rested, and one of them has to come off. Today it's Bello, maybe next game it will be Loftman, but they've both had amazing games as ever, and they are real class players here. And Clark, he's come over to the right side, he has the shot, and it has hit the post off the back of a deflection, and now Bockel will try and keep this attack alive. Nothing comes of it. Clark has gone over to that right side. We've taken off Sang as well, so as I say, you know, you might not have even realised Sanga's come off, but this whole changing around of the team when we have to make substitutions makes it a lot tougher to determine where we make those changes and where we have to play players and different factors like that. It can become very, very complicated. But luckily now all the changes are made, and we'll see these boys out for the rest of the game. Probably as Ruiz Rente try and burst down this right side. He is dispossessed, but Clark is waiting there. He will look to try and deliver the ball, and he goes to the edge of the box where Loftman is waiting. He plays the ball, and Scanlon at the back post. And what a goal that is from Scanlon. The header, it was a pretty low ball from Loftman from the position he was in. I mean, both of them have done really well, to be fair. He's played the ball. I mean, Loftman was probably intended to play to the feet of Scanlon, because he is a very good finisher, as you look here. That was probably going to the feet of Scanlon, but he's just got down and headed it, drilled it into his across his body, and it's a lovely finish from him to make it 3-1 in this game, and we should be advancing on to the next round of the FA Cup. 15 minutes left in normal time here. Clark is coming down this right side once again. Augustidis is waiting in the middle, and he's put it wide of the post. He had a chance for his second goal here in this game. Our number 9 been really good for us this season. He's a very interesting profile player, because there's been a lot of boys in this team who I've given a lot of praise to, but probably the one who I've not is literally just Augustidis, because he turns up like, I don't know, he's very consistent. If we take a look at his stats, in 11 games, 6 goals, but he just turns up. When you need him to find a goal, he can turn up. And I didn't actually mention this at the end of last season, but you would have seen it for yourself if you'd ever seen the playoff games. Hopefully you have. He just scored goals like when we needed them. I think he scored in the final game of the season to get us to the playoffs. He scored in both playoff legs. He scored in one actually, and he scored in the game before the game that got us to the playoffs. So he scored at very, very crucial moments in last season when we needed him to. And yeah, he's so consistently good. When we need a goal, he can get it, and he can just score goals when he feels like it. His presence is always there, and he is a real key player in this team. And he is, I think he's made for this league, to be honest. His physical presence, the way he plays on the ball, off the ball, his positioning, he has got a really good profile for this league, and that's probably why he was second in the bookies for being top goal scorer. And whether he does that or not, he'll probably have to improve a little bit if he wants to do that. But he's only got 6 goals in 11 games, 12 games, I should say, but that doesn't bother me really. He is overall exactly what you want in a striker, and he also allows other attacking players to come into this game. But here he is now in the middle. The header goes over. Unfortunately, once again for him, he could have had a hat-trick of headers in this game. Not meant to be for him today, but he still had a really, really good game, picking up a goal to make it to tie up this game. And yeah, really good game from him. Foul will step over this free kick here. Loftman is on 3 assists, by the way. What a game from him. Probably the reason why we kept him on, because he did get an assist for the 3rd goal. You question whether Bello might have been able to win this game. It is just Loftman's day today by the looks of it. Foul, another one of the midfielders, the one who came off of Bello, has the chance to make it 4-1 here. It's forced to save from the Kidderminster goalkeeper, and then finally it is cleared by their defence, but not cleared only as far as Cruz Allen. He'll try and burst into this box and play a ball in. Ruiz Wente has the shot, and he's got the goal. His first goal of the season and the first assist of the season for Cruz Allen. What a moment that is for the two of them in the final moments of this game to make it 4-1 and see us into the next round of the FA Cup. So I was going to thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you with this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.